Rack focus. Hey everybody, Johnny O from the Plot Hole, and I'm joined by a very special guest.
It's Constance.
Hey Constance, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah? So we wanted to talk a little bit today about what?
Reptiles.
Reptiles. What kind of reptiles?
Well, if we're going to go into precise, we're mainly talking about legless lizards, frogs,
Legless
toads.
lizards, frogs, and those aren't reptiles though.
Oh, those aren't amphibians, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Legless lizards, snakes, and maybe some other reptiles.
And we could talk about amphibians too. We can talk about frogs and toads.
True.
That's fine. We're talking about green slimy things that go bump in the night.
That's a little rude. To the
That's not
amphibian.
rude.
I mean, they are. They can be slimy, but that's a little rude. I'd call them. Wait, they don't. Never mind.
All right. So now you've got a favorite kind of snake. What are your favorite snakes?
My favorite snakes are the reticulated pythons, if we're talking big snakes, and then garter snakes are my favorite little snakes,
Yeah.
aside from the rat snakes.
Rat snakes. Yeah. So what's the biggest reticulated python you've ever seen?
Aside from Lucy.
Who's Lucy?
Lucy is Brian Barczy's 20-plus foot.
She's huge.
Yeah, she's huge.
She's a big old snake. She's mean too.
Well, she can be. It's really hard to catch her in a good mood. That's why I prefer Daisy. That's why I prefer, if I want to handle one of his reticulated pythons, I'd go for Daisy.
Which one's Daisy?
Daisy is his 18-plus foot reticulated python.
She's nicer.
Sisters. Yeah, she is very tamed and very social.
Gotcha. So outside of reticulated pythons, you also like, you said garter snakes?
Mm-hmm.
What about garter snakes do you like?
Well, one thing's for certain is that garter snakes are very interesting snakes. One thing that I really enjoy about them is the fact that they give live birth.
I think it's called gravid.
I think it's called live birth. That's what Snake Discoveries he's put it as.
It's gravid.
Is he done? An argument?
What do you think, chat? Is it called live birth or is it called gravid birth?
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments below.
Mm-hmm. Also, Brian, please answer my questions. Brian, please answer my questions.
Yeah, we sent Brian Barczy's a request your last video, and he hasn't said anything. He might be busy though.
True. With
his reptarium. Has he got a new reptarium?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to go there, right?
I'd love to.
Yeah. So maybe we can take him to Michigan, right? Yeah, Michigan.
He's the snake guy of Michigan.
The snake guy of Michigan. I like Michigan Snake Man.
Either one works.
If I were to pick my own, if I were Brian Barczy's and I had to pick one, it wouldn't be the snake guy of Michigan. I'd be the Michigan Snake Man. That sounds cooler, don't you think?
Either way works.
He'd wear a cape. He'd be a superhero. Okay, so outside of garter snakes, you like rat snakes.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that rat snake that I sent you?
I saw it.
Yeah, it was in my bathroom at work.
Yeah.
It was a big sucker.
Mm-hmm.
4 foot long rat snake.
Huh. Well, you did the smart thing, thinking how to handle it.
Oh yeah, I just picked it up and took it outside and let him go.
Yeah, the good thing he was in like the plunger thing.
Yeah. He was in the bathroom caddy.
True. That made it easy. All you needed was a broom and...
Here comes some socks.
What?
We didn't use a broom. I didn't use a broom. I didn't want to. Well, I did use a broom to kind of like direct him to where I wanted him, so I can get him out easier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. My coworkers still won't go to the bathroom.
Are they that scared it's gonna come back?
Some of them are. So rat snakes, garter snakes, reticulated pythons, and corn snakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you want me to get you a corn snake?
Corn snake or rat snake, either one works.
A corn snake or a rat snake. I don't know if we have the area for a corn snake or a rat snake. What do you think?
We could always go for the smaller one.
You can ask mommy. Ask mommy back there. She goes by.
Hey, mama. Which one would you prefer?
I'm just teasing. So yeah, you want a corn snake or a rat snake. Well, rat snakes they can get up to about 6 feet long.
True.
That's a big old snake.
If you raise it as a baby, it is very easy to handle.
Well, sure, yeah. Well, more so than if we just go pick one outside from the wild.
No kidding. That's illegal.
Is it?
Yeah, that's illegal in Texas.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah, you're not allowed to just take a snake from its environment without having a license or something like that.
All right, so you want a corn snake or a rat snake or a garter snake for a pet, right?
Mm-hmm. Either or one of those three will work.
What are we going to feed it?
Well, it's something that's called frozen mice, but obviously
if it's a rat snake, we feed it rats, right?
No, that's just a name.
Oh. Why is it a name?
In captivity,
the corn snake, we feed corn, right?
Are you just going by the names? Because that's not how it works.
Oh, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
How does it work?
Well, in captivity, snakes are usually given frozen thawed mice.
It depends,
Pinkies.
yeah.
It really depends on the size of the snake.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so outside of snakes, you said there are other... We were talking about frogs, right? The difference between frogs and toads, and we didn't know what those were.
Yeah, we did not. So, chat, please answer our question and tell us what the difference is between a frog...
A frog? A frog.
A frog and a toad.
You put both the words together. A frog.
Yes, I did. I'm not shipping them together.
What's that? You're not putting them together? We're not going to breed. We're not going to breed a super frobe, a toad and a frog.
That's a bad idea.
Or we call it a tog. What do you think, chat? If we put a toad and a frog together, would it be a frode or a tog?
Are you trying to make a...
It's like a liger.
Are you trying to make a false frog or a false toad?
No. We're trying to interbreed and create a new species.
I don't know if that's how it works.
How do you think we get donkeys? We put horses and jackasses together. That's true. I mean, what were we talking about? We're talking about amphibians and reptiles.
Yeah, specifically the legless lizard.
You want to talk about the legless lizard. So how do we tell the difference between a legless lizard and a snake?
Well, one way to tell to tell between a rattlesnake and a legless lizard is legless lizards don't have rattles.
No musical ability.
Not really. That's because they're not the musical instrument. They're not the musical...
They're not the musical type. Legless lizards not into music.
The rattlesnakes love to rattle their...
Yeah, they love to keep the tempo.
They love to rattle things up.
Very good, very good. Let's see here. So you said you had an interesting fact about legless lizards. Mm-hmm. What is that fact?
Well, one way to know the difference between a female and a male is that females, on average, have a smaller head than males. It's not the best way to sex them, but it's the most precise.
Would you say
without a DNA test?
Would you say that the best way to tell the boys from the girls would be to lift up their skirts?
You're joking me, right? That's not funny. That's not a good one because they don't wear skirts. How are they supposed to wear or things if they're limbless?
If they're legless, they don't wear skirts? Well, maybe it's like a hula thing. Like,
they can't even stand. They can't even have themselves stand up unless they're like crawling up something.
That's fair. So it wouldn't be very practical for them to wear skirts.
Nope, and either way, they can't. Unless someone made a legitimate dress for them, that would be
kind of funny, wouldn't it?
I'd be as impressed as I'd be laughing my face off.
Your face?
Or even my legs off.
Well, yeah, then you could be a legless conky.
Are you kidding me? You had to say my nickname.
All right, so this is, what are we calling this segment? What are we going to call this segment?
Constance's Talk About Reptiles.
Constance's Talk About Reptiles. What do you think?
Pretty good. What about you?
Pretty good. I mean, if it's their segment, we'll call it what you like.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
We can call it Constance farting in a microphone if you want.
No.
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 We can call it Constance Raps About Rattlers.
Are you... I'm not a rapper.
Neither am I.
I'm a baker.
You're a baker?
Mm-hmm.
You bake bread?
I haven't baked bread yet, but I'm still
learning? That's good.
I'm a pastry chef in training.
Pastry chef in training. Watch out, folks. These are going to be some delicious pastries.
True.
Okay, what have you made? You made cookies.
Yes, I've made
You made
cookies.
green cookies. Green chocolate chip cookies.
No, I've never. That's the one thing I pass on hard. Unless
It's
I was making mint
cookies?
chocolate chip. No, as in making a chocolate chip cookie green.
What if it was mint?
If it was mint chocolate chip cookies, boom, I'm having it.
Make
that
it
sounds
green?
like my heaven dish, but honestly, I already have a heaven dish.
What's that?
Cookie cupcakes.
Cookie cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the bottom half is cookie and the top half is a cupcake?
Mm-hmm. It's still a work in progress, as in it's not complete yet, but...
You should try brownie cupcakes. You could do brownie on the bottom and the cupcake on the top.
Either one works, but I still want to stick with my original plan first.
Okay, we can do that. We'll try that.
Yeah. That's been Constance and Johnny O.
Johnny O. You don't call me Johnny O.
D-A-D-D-Y.
What was that?
D-A-D-D-Y.
What was that spell?
Daddy.
I had fun talking about snakes with you.
I had fun myself.
Yeah? What do you want to tell them?
Well, if you all have been harassing, Brian Barczyk needs to watch my video, I have to say thank you. At the same time, don't bug him too much. He's got his problems himself.
Bug him all you want. Bug him.
Okay.
All right, Constance, is there anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Make sure to like and subscribe to the video.
What should I say? One of these?
And
Then click the bell?
Click the notification bell.
Yeah. What about share? Should they share with their friends?
Definitely share.
Who should they share it with?
Brian Barczyk and Bad Choice Noah.
Brian Barczyk and Bad Choice Noah. Let's harass them so we can get them to answer your questions. What do you think? Yeah?
Bad Choice Noah is basically Brian Barczyk's son Noah. He's got his own YouTube channel, and he's been messing with reptiles for a while.
Yep. And then how do we end all plot hole videos? Wait a minute. If you do like this video and you want to show your support, you can go to Patreon and become a patron of the show. www.patreon.com/theplothole1. That's the number one, not the O-Neaters.
That sounded like a slogan.
It did, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe I'm auditioning to become like the movie phone guy. Or
maybe Johnny
coming soon to a theater near you. No?
Or maybe Johnny O's, comedian side.
So how do we end all plot hole videos?
Finger gun.